I was managed to do that. Greetings and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to ARK. I haven't the faintest clue where we left off yesterday. I did do a little bit off camera. I put some more walls in up here and started filling in a little bit more with the roof. I did go out on a metal run and fill up this with metal. Other than that, I didn't really do much else. I don't think there is anything actually new. The downside of this being a solo game and not a server is that the world doesn't progress unless I'm online. I did sit for a number of hours yesterday trying to see if I could actually swap, take this solo save and put it onto a server, which I did get to work, except for the fact that when I loaded in here, and all of the structures and everything, there was nothing here. And I guess it's because everything is an S+, maybe, that it didn't work. I might try and fiddle with it again at some point, but at this moment, I think I'll just stick to doing it on here. Until I can figure it out. I know I've done it once. I know I did it once. So, I know it's possible. I know, I know it is possible. So we still got some trains, we still got that. As in what we have to do today, I am not entirely sure. Other than keep looking for loot crates, that would be a good thing. I also kind of sort of want to go. I'd like to tame something, but I know that that's not really possible. Actually, I've got stuff away. Without decent ghillie armor, and I don't have a chest piece yet. Actually, you should go in there. You need to go in there, and you need to go in there. And why are you not in there? Thank you. And you are a tool. You go in more ways than one. Alright, we got a pair of gloves that were journeyman gloves. What do we have here? 85s. They are definitely better than those. So stuff there we got. If I could find a journeyman shirt, that would do it a push. I would attempt what I'm considering in journeyman gear. Obviously ascended would be better, but so far I have yet to find any ascendant ghillie stuff. And unfortunately, I would love to find desert gear, but I don't think that this is in any of the drop tables because it's not scorched earth, and that's a scorched earth thing. So, short of me actually going to scorched earth, which I could do technically, as this is a solo game, I could upload myself and go to scorched earth, but again I would have to run a test on it before I did it to make sure that I was doing it safely and correctly without screwing everything up and losing everything, which knowing my luck I would do. So, but as for that, I don't really know what else to do right at this minute, other than look for. Actually, we don't need to look. I need to, unfortunately, do caves. So we might actually go and do a quick look in, where's ARK? We need to go and do a look in the bear cave. Again, see whether or not we have any Actually, we'll use the melee. She is significantly faster. To get around to the redwoods. Yeah, what did we do? I mean, yesterday we did 2 Wyvern eggs. We lost PT because we were crazy. But worth it because I think it was a 160 and a 170 egg. We just need to get them hatched, which means I either need to go and put them in the lava cave, or I need to go and kill stuff like alphas and level up again. And I think killing an alpha or a boss is the only way I'm going to level up now, because it's going to be so slow to get to where I need to be. Alright, I think I need to be about here. I think you have the Dismodus there. You back in that ball. And going. Okay, so it's not here. I thought it was that one. I think it's a lot further around than I ever think it is. That's the problem I have with it. It's a lot further around this side. But I don't think it's this far around. No, I don't. Well, maybe it is, because I do remember when we came out last time. Just see the mountain where the metal farm is, or the metal cave, is quite a way away. And I know it's above or below a tree you walk over. And I think it's along this section and not where I was before. It's not there, but I think it might be past, just the one past here. Maybe. Like this ledge here kind of thing. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. Half the time I can never tell. Or is it here? No. Definitely not there. And this is definitely too high up. This is what I mean. I always think that when I've got to this part, I've gone too far, because we're hitting green again. So we're coming out of the redwoods area, so I definitely have gone too far. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. We just travel back. See, I would assume that this would lead you to it, but it doesn't, I don't think. It's definitely has land on it, not water under it. There, that one. So gonna need to land here and get our energy back. And see what we can see. In we go. I should probably stick this on so that I can at least see what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't want to be in first person either. And flying. Let's see if we can find some loot drops in here. Definitely don't want to go the other way because the other way is full of bees. Oh, the bee. Have I just done a complete U-turn? No, I haven't. That's good. Yes, loot drops have respawned. Good. Now, are you going to land without latching? Nope, apparently not. The downside of using a bat. The upside is they're slightly smaller than an RG and a lot more. There we go. A lot better than using a PT. Right, let's hope I jump onto the ledge. Loot crate. Ooh, an Ascendant long neck. Yes, please. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. That was definitely worth it. I don't see any more in this room. One thing I have to be careful of is there are Thylers in here, which can jump and pull me off my team if I'm not careful. Through here. It's the main reason I like using, I mean, I've got it set so that you can use flyers in caves, otherwise this would not be possible in quite so easier fashion. Oh, a red one. Nice. Come on, give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Another compound bow. I already have one compound bow. I don't want another compound bow. I don't even have any arrows for a compound bow. I do have bullets. The long neck definitely is useful for doing tranks. And I do have the option to use a sniper rifle if I ever get a sniper rifle, which definitely would make life somewhat simpler. I don't see any. Oh, no, I am mistaken. No, don't latch. Don't throw me forward either, that's not good. Wow, the Journeyman Club. Interesting. I could go through over there. I know there is another way and possibly another loot crate over there, but I'm not feeling that brave. Not without grapple hooks, and I don't have a grapple hook. Okay, I don't see any other one in here. So we go back the way we came. Maybe. If I can figure out where that is. There it is. We do another pass in here because they do tend to respawn. While you're still in the cave. I've known that to happen in the past. Or at least I've known it to happen on the old servers that I had. Whether or not that has something to do with the way that stuff respawns around the player, whereas this is set to standard, I don't know. But it's always worth a look. But, I mean, in all fairness, worth it for the long neck. That makes taming a little easier. Compared to my... I think I've got a Mastercraft. But it depends what the damage is on the Mastercraft, really. as to whether or not it's actually better. But yeah, that was definitely worth coming in there for that. I mean, all loot, all free loot is good loot. You know, don't spit at me, don't spit at me, I don't want to lose my armor. Now, pause while we exit. Oh, and apparently I got a level up. Nice. Take that. Win. They got 2 points, so I'm going to stick it in movement speed and then stamina. I got 1, which takes me up to... I'm going to keep sticking this in crafting skill now, because I kind of like having better stuff. Vacuum compartments, night goggles, vacuum compartment doors. This all needs element, doesn't it? Yeah. But basically we are trying to get here to get the incubator at level 89. So we are 3 levels off. Don't care about the cryo fridge anymore. Don't really care about that, because with Dino Storage mod, it's far better than that one. What we can do is can look in the Amethyst Cave on the way past and see whether anything has respawned there. That would be probably a good thing. How are we doing on stamina? Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see how we go. A lot of metal here, but coming around here with the Yankee, it's a bit fraught with danger, I think. I need to find somewhere very close that respawns other than in the cave, because there's a little bit in the cave, but not a hell of a lot. And so it's about to get real dark. Wish I could remember how to switch the night vision on. I don't like just pressing keys just in case it actually throws me off in the middle of the air. Okay. I don't know why that has a light bulb on it. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That brings up the map. No. I don't know what actually the bat's night vision is on keyboard and mouse anymore. I can't even remember. I think it was a wheel. You could bring up the wheel. I don't know if I hold down F, that would bring up the wheel. Or if it would just just give his inventory. Yeah, it just brings up their inventory. G, H, adds in extra stuff for that. That's a whistle. That's view from behind. That brings up the tribe stuff. And unfortunately, I don't think it's actually a keyboard option either, because it's not part of the standard things. So unless it would be the reload key. You hold down the reload key, bring up their, bring up their inventory. I know that just pulls me off. So you use night vision there. Click that and then hit ride. And the night vision comes on. I just don't know how to turn it on and off, because using the right button makes you invisible. I cannot remember for the life of me. Then again, from what did I ever do it? Yeah, I used to play keyboard and mouse when we used to play this before, so At some point I probably would have known what it was. No, I just can't remember. Let's see. Green again. That's the problem in the night vision. You can't tell what's colour is what anymore. Turn off that. I mean, night vision is not actually that great. It just at least allows you to see the landscape a little better. And things that are directly in your way. But it burns through energy. That's for sure. Actually using, yeah, it's not, definitely not better using a torch. But at least it is doable. Turn that off. Where is everything? And you know, there are a couple of nice ravages in here. There's a one I was almost tempted to get. All the ravages seem to have disappeared, which is weird. Very weird, given the fact that this server doesn't change when I'm not on. So all the creatures should stay where they are. Unless they disappear at night. Yeah, because there's a Carcanos in here. I am slightly confused. And the Megalosauruses are now awake. As to where all the Ravagers are, I do not know. The Roll Rat's still here. Okay. No loot crates in there then. So that's a bit of a thing. I'm going to get the obligatory pause while we come out. That's a red drop. I'm going for that. That's a red drop. It might have something interesting in it. While I have the chance. What we will do is we'll turn that off because I want a surprise. I wish you could actually turn that off. I wish there's a way you could actually tell it. I don't want you to show me what's in loot crates and loot chests. And there is also another thing that I would want to, I would want to be able, there's a stat that I would like. I'd like to see gacha stats. Oh my god. Really? What level are you? Oh, you're 15. I don't need... Oh, I do care about the basilisk though. Oh my god. I just saw those tails and it's seen me. And it's a 140. Oh my god. Really? No, no, don't. Just no. Just no. Seriously, just no. You don't want any of this. I told you, you didn't want any of that. And basilisk's worry. It might come for me. Oh, it's no longer hot-sitted by me. Let's see. Oh, we got something. I don't know what it was. A Megalosaurus and Titan gauntlets. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. I would like one of their eggs, but I only saw one egg when I went in there before. And given the fact that I almost died in there, it's not the best. Without needing decent basic gear. Actually, because I don't think you can get out of any of the loot drops from here because they are not part of the island. I believe. I don't know. But we shall see what we shall see. I mean, I would have assumed. No, you don't have a desert area here, so it's probably a little different. It's here for now. Here. Land, there we go. First things first. Oh, no, we can't. I keep forgetting that you can't do that. So we need to do it from here, from the Desmodus. Blood packs to the refrigerator. Contains the name blood. Then. Okay. Do that with food. Okay. Do that without them. And then spoiled meat, which I don't think is going to work because I think this barrel is already full. If I'm not surprised, it'll be that one and that one. No. So yeah, that's probably not great. So let's see what you actually have on you. That, dump the rest. Saddles. Now we have you. You are the only saddle. Here we have T-Rex arms. Here, and we have weapons. Up here. Which one of you is kind of not as good as the one that's on there? You are actually better than the Mastercraft. Okay. Durable. Let's see, you do not. You can have this. You can have that. Just as extra some things. And what was that? Oh yeah. This bench. Yeah, I mean seriously, the Mastercraft at 170 and an Ascended at 358. Oh. No contest. No contest. You can get that. You can have that up there, so at least I know where everything is. Yeah. So I add that to that, because that's what we're going to be. Yeah, so what else do I need? What am I missing? That is a good question. Let me excuse the lack of sound from the game for a second. While I look at Dododex. And I want to go creatures. I want to show me everything that is on Fjorder. I want to look and see if there's anything in here that I kind of want to go and tame. I can tame. You know, when I look at it, it's like, it's not a lot, really. I mean, a Thyla would be nice. Thyla would be good. I probably need more. I know I need to breed more Rexes, but that's for when I've finished actually the base. The other thing would be a Thera. Actually, I should go and get a Thera. Therazina, I think, because that would make getting knockerberries easier. So I'm pretty sure they're pretty hot on getting berries. Yeah, like 4.4 on getting berries. Who's the top one? Bronto. Yeah, it's like 4th. I don't even know what the Elder Claw I don't even have. On the Maywings, I mean, like, why you get 50% reduction on a Maywing. So a Thera, a Megatherium, Steg, all 4 stars in getting it. I mean, a Megatherium, and you get, they are immune to bugs, if I remember rightly. There's natural value for fighting the broodmother because the buff they get when they kill bugs. Yeah, so maybe we should actually get a Megatherium. So we need kibble, giant bee honey. Giant bee honey's easy to get. Can do it with giant bee honey. It's better than raw mutton. So yeah, we will. I just closed my browser window. That was not good. So yeah, we can get a Megatherium. I think would be a good idea because I can get honey without needing a beehive. But then again, I also created a beehive. I also unlocked the beehive from here. So I'll take this. We'll take this. We need more cryo pods. That would be useful. If I took the bat, I could shoot it from the back of the bat. Do this. Split the stack in half. Because I'm not breeding anything at the moment, it doesn't really matter. I just need to keep stuff in there for when I'm actually doing something. Get on the Maywing. You know, it's like, part of me is like, I should really go and get, you know, a high level Maywing, and then I'm like, what's the point when this one does exactly what I need to do? It doesn't go any faster. It just has more stamina, and this one will go nearly all the way around to the top of the map on the stamina she has, so I don't really see the necessity in getting a better one unless I got one that was prettier colors. That was clever. See, what are you? 140. Yeah, 16 points. 10k food. Look at that. I mean, 25. It's in food. Jesus. Waste. 25 points in 24 in weight. And 20 points in health. For a 140, that is not great stats. Really. In my humble opinion. And then I'm trying to find out where this B. I don't think it was in this one. I think it's on the one below it, isn't it? I think it's on this one. Because this is where Jester had his base. It was like right underneath the Andrew Circus. That's clever. That thing will get narky at me for being too close. Yeah, because he had the oil. You had the oil node here. Oh, there it is. Man. I need those. No, I'm done with that. I need this and then this. I need 36 giant B. I need that. It's more than enough. And then to the redwoods. To the redwoods we go. She's still got points to put in. I mean, if I really wanted to pump her stamina up even more. Don't even use her for taming, for raising effectiveness anymore. She was great in the early thing till I unlocked enough of the points to make scissors to get the hair, to make the nanny. Should probably switch to the bat, just in case. I do believe that the Megatherium is a knockout tank. I've just found out where my sap trap was, which I lost before I couldn't find. When I was fishing. Ooh, loot drop. I'll get your garbage on. Journeyman mammoth saddle. Is it worth it? A saddle's a saddle. I'm pretty sure that Megatherium's hanging around in the redwoods. Maybe, what are you, 20? If not, they're definitely up in the snow area, and there's a Palovia, definitely. Oh no, it's a Viola. Ah, there's a Palovia. I knew I saw a Palovia running somewhere. Definitely don't want to go mess with those. But there'd definitely be some Megatheriums up in the ice biome. It's an RG. But I'm pretty sure I've seen Megatheriums around here too. Carno. Paracetherium. More RGs, Ankies, Gallimimus. Raptors. You are a Smilodon. Not what I'm after. Can't really miss it. It's a great big upright walking cow. Kinda. So they're not that hard to miss. Thyla 55. No, can we not land on that, please? Because it will jump on me and cause a bleed effect that I do not wish for. Another pacer. There's a Thera there. What are we on there? 60 Thera, no. If we're going for Theras, we're going to be breeding boss fight Theras. and therefore we are going to need high levels, and the same with the Mega. If we're going for Mega Theorems, we're going to get the biggest level we can get. And it's unfortunate that the thing that would make this a lot easier, I can't get until I've fought the boss, I think. Because for a starter, I'm going to need Element, I think. But you can get a scanner that will tell you how many on the map are spawned. But it is going to require me to have killed the boss, I guess. I guess we're going to head to the snow. Paleo Andrew Sarkis. Yeah, there was a Giga here yesterday. She's now no longer here. Oh no, there he is. Still here. In all his lime green colours. 80k health. 4 points in melee. He's not even a good melee stat. 7 points in health. Most of his points in weight and oxygen. What a waste. But it is what it is. That's the way the ARK gods work. That would be cool colours to have. I would breed that and then try to breed in the colours. You know, Diabears, it's a 135 Diabear. Yeah, very cool blue. 22 points in melee. 21 points in health. 22 in oxygen. There's a wasted stat for a Diabear. No, Diabears were here in the woods. Interesting. What are you? You're a Calico. Yeah. Not what I'm after. And I said, I think I've got to go to the snow. I'm sure I've seen them in the redwoods, but in all fairness, I think most of the time... Ooh, that's a 100. In neon colours. Not something you see every day than that high. The other thing I actually would like, that it's not a necessity, it's just a pure not indulgence, but just on brand, would be I need some direwolves. That is definitely something I need. Maywing Saddle Blueprint Mastercraft. Only got 10 left on it. Don't know if I can get to it in time, due to the fact that there is a fight going on over there. Yoink. Yoink. Bye-bye. I'm out. Looks like there's a beehive down there. That looks... No. Calicotherems, or Shallocotherum, however you say it. I do not know. What are you? You are a Smilodon. You're not what I want. You're a nice white and black orgy. Hello. 15, typical. Always the good colours in the worst levels. There we go. No, you're shallow. Another shallow. The UT and some Karnas, a pack of Karnas. That's not something you see every... Oh, it is always when you see UTs, you see a pack of Karnas with them. Of course. I'm also freezing to death. But at least I have blood packs, which is good, because that means I have healing, which definitely works in my favour rather than food. RGs, Daedons, Mammoths, Megaloceros, Woolly Rhinos. You are Daedons, are you? Yes. And you are actually embedded in the rock. Trikes. I feel like I'm approaching no stamina, which is definitely not a good thing. Okay, you're gonna slide? No, okay, you're gonna sit there. That's fine. I can live with you doing that. Tick, tick. I feel like I'm approaching the ice cave. I have this feeling like I'm in the right area. I know it was on a ledge, but I daren't go in there because, as I recall, right in the entranceway were a bunch of Palovias. Which would not be fun to play with, and it must be back that way. Because it's definitely not here. Okay, I have not seen... I mean, I think they were in the snow on the island. Because when I had my base in the snow, they were definitely up around the one area. I'm seeing more Sharkotherums and Megatherums. What are you? Nope, Shallies again. They look like that. They walk like that. They look like a big upright. For anyone that doesn't know and hasn't seen one, they look like a big upright cow, but look like a woolly bear at the same time. And I honestly would have thought that I would have found some here, unless they're with the bugs in the swamp. But again, I mean, you're a 20th there. No, you're no good. Like I said, if I'm getting a Thera, then it is going to be high levels, because we're going to need it for boss fights. And then we definitely, before we do boss fights, we have to make a farm, because I do not know any other way of getting the stuff we need for sweet veggie cakes than crafting it ourselves in a farm. Because I don't actually know on here of anywhere where the vegetables grow wild, if I'm honest. Oh, look, Peso over there. I keep seeing these getting closer, these ammonites getting closer to the surface than I've seen before. I mean, not tameable. I could see a red drop in the distance. That's not fair. I'm busy and I'm looking for stuff the other side of the map. That's not fair. I don't think there are any in the swamp, which you would think, since they get a buff from bugs, there would be some in the swamp. But I'm pretty sure that in all my time here, I have not seen one. And I have spent quite a bit of time here due to the fact that you do get quite a lot of goodies. Like a lot of stuff for organic polymer. And can I... that red one over there, I don't know. Go to the blue one first, because I saw that one first, and it might be disappearing shorter. Then again, if I had that one, I could see whether or not it was worth it. Diplo saddle blueprint, I mean, hell. A blueprint's a blueprint's a blueprint, isn't it? And the hoarder collector in me is like, you get that, you never know when you're going to need it. I am never going to tame a Diplodocus, let's face it. Not unless I get really bored and challenge myself to tame one of every creature on this map. Which could happen, I mean, hell. In which case then I will just be going for the lowest levels I could find. And the prettiest colours, I guess. Alright, it's a red drop, so I'm turning that off because I want surprise. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Gods of RNG, please. Mastercraft Baryonic saddle. That I will take. I will take that. Since I do have a Baryonyx, and a Mastercraft would be better for him when traversing the underwater areas. Let's see if we can find any on here. Hello. 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 Are you what I think you are, Omega? And you're a 1-4. Oh, I want you. I want you. You are mine. 20 points. Okay, wasted stat and food, but 20 and 26 in health. You are mine. Except the fact that that didn't hit. Damn you. 9k torpedo. Well, if I'm doing 4k per shot, that's definitely worth it. Can you get where I can see you? Please. Where the hell's my bat going? We trying to fly these things. And I know I'm going to shoot the bat in the head. I need it to be, like, in front of me. Anywhere away from the wing. 2 shots and it's out. Nice. We'll take that. Win. Don't know if I have a saddle for it, but we will take that for the win. Don't know how much of this I needed either. Probably nowhere near this much, but you can have it all. Rolling in the deep. Now I'm going to move out of its way because I don't want to be near it if something sees me and gets aggroed. You are not even the right one. What? Hang on. What happened here? You were a 140. There was a 140 male. You're the bloody 140 male. I thought that went down far too quick. Yeah, that didn't hit. That did. Now you're running. No, missed that shot. Damn it. Didn't lead into it. Got you. Oh, well, looks like we've got 2 of them. A level 20 and a 140. It's a good job I didn't put all of that honey in there. That would have been disastrous. I would have been running and grabbing more of it from out of the other one. Alright, let's do that again. Don't know how long these take to actually come up. You're not even taming, are you? You're only going to take 1 to tame. And you're going to take 2 to tame, so we should be good. We should be good. Right, let's... Okay. Well, I mean, if worst case scenario, it's a breeding pair. Can always try and breed a low level with his stats. And then that will have a hell of a time going up. We'll see what we get. I mean, I'm definitely going to breed them before we take them out. I don't think I own... That Carno is really close over there. Everything else is pretty chill. Oh, and you're done. Yeah. Told you wouldn't take long. Do I not have any? Yeah, I was going to say I do. There we go. Actually, we'll take that because I don't know. I guess you can feed babies meat. Well, so far this seems to be the most successful taming trip where I haven't really, cross fingers and touch wood that I haven't lost taming efficiency, and I haven't. Why is there a mammoth with knackered health? I mean, it's climbing, so who had a go at you? And I mean, who did you kill? I can't see anything in that corner. He's having an argument with a chalet. Yeah, I need 20. I don't know. I mean, that's 18, 18, 23 in oxygen. That's a wasted stat. I don't know the use for those, and plus they are an absolute bitch to tame because you need to tame beer. You need beer, I think, and you need to creep up behind it and feed it beer. And I don't. Oh, you're at 135. I don't like that you are this close. So I'm going to take you out while you're here. Why have you stopped aggro? I don't like that you're that close. You could cause me issues. If you just suddenly decide to get a whiff of an unconscious thing, and then... If it was the 20, I wouldn't have cared so much. But due to the fact that you are not... You are the 140, which I definitely want to have intact, especially with full taming efficiency, or as close to full taming efficiency as possible. What are you, penguins? Organic polymer for the win! That's how we used to do it back on the island. But over here it's easier because you have all the dead dinosaurs on the other island. So therefore it's a lot easier to get organic polymer, to the point where I'm not even going to make polymer anymore. I have a fridge and it'll be full of organic polymer, and then that will be it. Yeah, definitely think I'll breed these because, you know, A, it keeps him safe, and B, it would give me one with an imprint, which would be a lot better. And then we need to find, if we could find, or if we even got a decent level female from breeding, then we would just continue that line for making a boss fight one. Yay! Awesome. 104 levels on top of that, so that came at 209. Nice. Nice. Definitely will drop in and pick up the honey again. So that is definitely useful. Because I think I need honey for... I believe I need honey for kibble. And we should really start using kibble for taming, because we're manufacturing eggs with the main ring. That is the good thing about having a main ring. If I actually got another main ring, we would double up on the amount of eggs that we were getting, and that would be a better way of doing it. So we always had kibble. You are, what were you? Oh, you were like 50. 51. Just coming in here just because I don't think anything's changed. 85 male. No, you're no good. What else do we have up there? 15, a 20, a 145 male, but with absolute garbage stats. I need to take them out and get them to respawn. Really, but then again, once you've got a breeding pair, you don't really care anymore. Unless you're after a specific color set. It's really weird, it's not on the floor anymore. When I came in here the very first time, they were all over the floor. You are 45, and you are not very good. You are a Sarko. You aren't what I'm after either. I kinda want to take you out. But then I know damn well if I go up there, I'm gonna fall. And I don't have parachutes or a glide suit. So we are not going to do that. I'm going to do that if I had bullets instead of the trank darts, I would shoot them and do them that way. And get rid of them that way. I'm kind of tempted to take you out. Then again, like I said, I've got a breeding pair of baryonyx too, so it's like, yeah. The constant taming is not really all that thing. I need to see what I do need to do. And I'll probably come here to do it with the RG and something. I need to break a load of fungal wood. So I'm going to need a crap ton of fungal wood to make the Ravager saddle, for which I have the blueprint for. I wonder, is this still inhospitable? Or have they despawned and gone home? Because I don't know if they do that, because I know when I put a beaver somewhere, it disappeared. I don't know if they come out of their spawn area, if they stay in their spawn area, or if they actually will just despawn after a while and go back. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely no dragon here. But then again, like I said, there was stuff in different places yesterday. Yeah, it's not here now. And by the look of it, the two that we're out to see over here have gone too. So once they're out of their spawn zone, they must have a limited lifespan before they go home or despawn. Unless it's an area where they can spawn. Is that a whale I can hear somewhere? Yes, thought so. Recognize that sound anywhere if you spent any time on a raft. It will kill you every time. There's a blue drop over there, but I'm not racing over there for a blue. Now you can see what it is from here. Probably not. There's a, oh God, there's a yellow one there. That does kind of make me interested. Especially if I ever got a mega saddle from there. Mega saddle blueprint would be good. Because that would be replaceable should I ever lose the first one. But yeah, I'll definitely breed up a boss battle Mega Theorem. And then see how we go. I can't for the life of me remember. I think my original video on my channel should have. I think I did it with. I can't even remember if I did it with the Mega or if I did it with a. Are you telling me there is a? Is it in the bloody thing? It's in the bloody rock again, isn't it? Yep. You. I hate this. This should not happen. I hate this completely. I mean, the good side is I can't see what was in it, so I don't know what I'm missing. But that shouldn't happen. There's a red drop somewhere behind the base up there. Whether it will still be there when I get back. Yeah, I would like, since I have a saddle for it, I would like an egg. But that requires me to be absolutely suicidal. Because that means that I have to fly in there fast. And then have something very, very large and expendable that might die. Because it gets overwhelmed. Or falls into the lava. That's always a danger too. In a lava cave. Plus, I might die because I need to make the steak. Oh, the cactus broth. The cactus broth is a tech Rex there. I mean, a griffin would be fast too. The other thing I didn't look for dire wolves while I was up in the snow. An idiot. The whole point was I wanted to look for dire wolves. Oh, it's not come down yet, is it? No, it's not down yet. Okay. That's at least something. Beaver down with cementy bit. Is that black Archie? Ooh. Hello. You're level 60, but you're almost all black. I am so tempted just to get you for colours. Oh, I might have to do that. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's garbage levels, but we'll mate it with one of the good ones. And we'll get that, and then we'll try and breed black Argies. I will run and gun that thing. Oh, come on, give me the prompt. Give me the prompt. Thank you. Flak headpiece, journeyman snow owl, and a behemoth gate. What are you carrying? Do with some prime meat, just so that I could actually get it decent. I could do with a Carno. Carno would give me prime. And I guess, is that a Carno? No, it's not. It's a... I mean, I'd go for something like a steak, but the steak would take too long. I'm not going to knock you out until I've got enough stuff ready. There's always a Carno up here. Come on. Oh, God, Rexes. That's not good. I mean, a Rex would do it. But, again, I don't fancy messing around. Raptors don't give it to me. Dinoxus don't give it to me. Another Argy would do it. I think. This is ridiculous. There's always Carnos up here causing carnage. And now I want one. Hello. What are you? You are... I want 45. You've got to be shitting me. Always with the higher levels. When you're purple and black licorice colours. You're not going to actually give me prime meat, are you? Because you don't get prime meat. I have to kill you, but not actually. Don't know what you get off an Andrew Sarkis, actually. It's always worth finding out. Raw meat and hide. I don't think... I get the impression the bat doesn't actually pick up raw meat, does it? Prime meat. The only problem with this is I've now gone so far away from where I was, I've got to remember where I was. To find what I'm after. Because I think she only gets spoiled meat. He only gets spoiled meat. And the RG's not going to survive that, let's face it. Rex. You are another large level Carno. At least might be able to controller hits. Or his hits, I should say. Okay. Now you're going to go and piss off the Yankee, are you? At least the Yankee's not going to eat you. And he's not going to belt me up. Raw prime, that'll do. I mean, mutton would have been better, but I will take the raw prime. And you can have the raw meat for a second. Just to get me able to move. And then we have to head back towards the beavers. It was the other side of the beavers, if I remember rightly. Which would put it somewhere around here. There you are. Oh god, you're not good with smilodons and everything around, are you? Because they are going to attack you. I drop it. No, no, no. I feel like it's not going to survive. And there's not a lot I can do about it. Because I can't even pick it up. And that's a 150 Smilodon. Should probably do this. Which will at least give it a fighting chance. And then if I take out the Rex... get away from it before it decides to... Well, I mean, if I bring it up here... That's not a bad thing either. Are you coming up here or not? Because I would much prefer you to actually come up here. Where did you go? Oh, the Rex is dead. The stag got the Rex. Really want to be that close to the... things. I'll take his arms. Free arms are always a good thing. You did not bow well, did you? You know what? Let's annoy it. Bring it away from the Deinonychus. Damn it, missed it. Seriously? I got you. Oh, I've got the prime date on me, haven't I? Prime. So I'm not really that interested in its levels. Okay, that'll do. I don't know what that started killing, or whether or not it's gonna survive, but hopefully. Oh, okay. Well, you did good. I'll take that. I don't know why you decided to have a go at the stick. But, I mean, hell, I'll take it. Take that, take this. Yeah, I think we've got enough to play with right at this minute. I'm gonna say, a Griffin would definitely be an asset for going and getting a Magmasaur egg to get through the Wyvern Trench fast. But then again, so would a Maywing. It's just that Maywing is a little more uncontrollable when it comes to target hitting that opening at the bottom to go straight in. And you're going to end up crashing into the floor. And you are only garbage level, if I remember rightly. You're like 20. Cool color. But you're not really winning any points in the speed department. Your stamina is not going to be great. Am I... Yeah, I'm not far enough over, am I? I've got to go here. This is the Amethyst Cave. I don't think we've got a Mega Theorem saddle yet. But I might be mistaken. In that I might have one. I might have picked one up and just dismissed it offhand as, oh, I'm not going to have one of those. And then thinking about it now, it's like, okay, maybe I am going to have one, because doing the Broodmother would certainly be a lot better with a Mega Theorem than with anything else. I know I did it with, I'm sure I did it with a... That's the other thing, we're definitely going to need to get a Thera. I will take your blood packs off you. And everything else that you have is not really of any use to me. Because I'm pretty sure this thing is nearly full anyway. Right, you going back in the Pokeball. Okay. What we should do is grab you. You are going to be fucking huge in here. Yep, told you. This is why I built it this size, I'm pretty sure. Mega Theorem male. Pretty much the same colours. So not great in the old colour schemes, but I mean, hell, if I can get female with your stats, that would be interesting. So behaviour, mating, behaviour, mating. Now, get it on. Be nice and polite. Okay, so we'll go over here and... when we look at our new RG, we have, look at that, I mean, black and grey, you cannot get much better than that. I mean, garbage stats. 99.9% taming efficiency. So you're going in the to sort pile for later. You're my bat. We have a snow owl. We have a mammoth saddle. I have honey that I need to put away. But unfortunately, he's not going to stack. And I've got no room in here. Because I'm holding on to so much stuff. I need another fridge, let's face it. We probably can get another fridge in here. I might just put it in. No, there is a lot. Let's put it in. So what have we got on here? Normally 1 hour and 55 minutes. Put them in the fridge and we get 8 days, 7 hours and 18 minutes. I can live with that. Look, actually, one in there too. Because I do recall that I do require it for kibble. So I would rather, and we can't transfer that there. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just throw it in there out of the way. For now, I also need, I'll go and do the saddle things first because that means I get a chance to check on you. You are nearly done. Whoa, okay. I don't think you, I think you're a live birth, aren't you? Because you're a mammal. Yeah, you're a gestation, so you're a live birth. That's good. Okay, so we have a snow owl. We have another mammoth saddle. I have a Mastercraft one, and I have quite a few normal ones now. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. You've got 10 minutes on your gestation. That means that you can now go in a Pokeball. And you become current breed pair for the time being. Until she has dropped. And then we'll see what we get. If we get a male, then we use it. If we get a female, then we breed. I guess would be the best option with that. Saddles. You, your weapon. Why don't you go in there, your weapon? Oh, because you're actually a compound bow. You're actually a compound bow. Okay. Yet another compound bow. Okay, so everything is as it should be with that. Personal inventory. Personal inventory. Hide. Hide. You go to a metal storage box which names contain hide. And keratin goes to a metal storage box which names contain chitin, because it's chitin and keratin in the same box. No, everything else is just small fry stuff that I don't really need. I've got a lot of T-Rex arms. I don't know how many I need for the boss fight anymore, but I have a number of them. So while we're on, we can give Mr. Jester a compound bow, because I know he loves the compound bow. Then again, I like the compound bow. I was very, very good with the compound bow at one point. Back on Gen 2, doing the Rockwell cave, that was fun. So we're now getting Rex eggs again, so you are going in kibble eggs. And this is the main reason why I say I need to start making kibble. I have a lot of eggs, and I can make a huge amount of superior kibble, probably. I just need to set up an actual proper kitchen area for, it will be, I need water coming in this will probably move, and then it will probably go here, and I will run water through this wall from out here. Craig, are you a tech or are you normal? No, you are a paleo. Couldn't quite tell there in the sunlight whether or not it was tech or not. If it was tech, I was going to smash. Because I really need this. Need ghillie armor set. No, I actually need ghillie chest piece. So I need to write that in there so I know what I'm actually doing. The other thing I was doing, which I completely forgot, is I needed to come in here because I wanted to look in the saddles. Are these sorted? No, alphabetically. Gallimimus, Maywing. Oh, yeah, quite a few Maywing saddles. Manta, Megaloceros. Megatherium saddles. I've got Ascendi. Oh, we need a lot of cementing paste and we need a lot of metal ingots, but we have an ascended Megatherium saddle. We need a lot of hide. We need a lot of fiber. A lot of cementing paste. I need a resource calculator to find out how much for cementing paste, how much stuff I actually need. Because I don't think it will tell me. I always do that. Always done it. So if I want to make I don't make 5,000 cementing paste. No, I make 1,000. Okay, so if I want to make 1,000 cementing paste, missing resources 590 keratin. Okay, well I might as well make what I've got here. So it's 590. So that's at least. I need at least 2,000 keratin, and probably about 2,000 odd stone. I would assume. But I think I'm also making more than just one from each one. So I have 475 in there, and I need 5,000 cementing paste to make this saddle. That's a lot of cementing paste. What happens if I do that again? Nothing. I need 1,486 carat and 6,000 stone. Looks like we're going on a lot of keratin runs, which the Megatherium would actually really help with. Because I could take him in the bug cave and get a lot more than that, because I'm guessing that he probably will. He's still gestating. Yes, you are 3 minutes left. It will kill bugs a lot quicker, I guess. But for keratin purposes, the Ravager is actually a lot better, I think. But for that, I need to go and kill. I wonder if she's good enough. I wonder if she's good enough. I mean, I have... What did she come out with? She only came out with 8 points in melee. I've got to be joking. Whereas that one has 28 points in melee. And he has 8 points in melee. I need a better male. I need a better male Ravager. So, I can either try to breed one, or I can try and go and find one. While I have stuff on me. At which point I should probably just go and take that and do it, because then I can just drag them out. How long does this last in my inventory? 54 minutes. I don't think it's going to take me 54 minutes to fly down there, find that there isn't anything in that cave, and then come back. But I will wait until you have dropped your little baby. 2 minutes. So I'm not going to take you down there. But I am going to take you, because then I can pick up anybody I find, bring them out, drop them in the trap outside that I made. And isolate them, like I did with those 2 smiles. I can isolate out... Oh, excuse me. I can isolate out the one I want without having to worry that I'm going to kill the wrong one. Let's see. That's going to end up in the soul trap anyway. So take you and get ready. 1 minute 16. We have a minute left to go. So yeah, I will probably put the... I don't know if I've got that far yet, have I? I can see me using a mind wipe tonic at some point. No, I need 89 for the cooking. So 89 is going to be the 89 is going to be the sweet spot, because by the time, I guess the reason being is because by the time you get to need the incubator, kibble would be a good idea, because then you're really up to breeding and taming. And you get the cooking pot, the large cooking pot. I don't want to do it in a small one. I'd rather do it in the big one, to be honest, it's easier. But at that point, so basically between now and level 89, I need to have built a farm. And I'm not sure where does it work when I'm in a cave. Does it get boosted when I'm in a cave? But I mean, at least I can pick stuff up. And move it if it doesn't. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got a female, which is good. So at least could replace her. Now, gods of RNG, please be kind. Oh God, no, that's oh God, all of the good stats apart from the health. You got the health stat. So now I'm kind of wondering if I should basically do it again, but use this one. If I should use this one so that the health stat will remain, the stamina stat will remain, but hopefully try and transfer and get another female with the right stats. So we might do that. We might. We're cooking, probably not with the right amount of gas, but let's see. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Look at you, aren't you cute? You got mum's colouring, I think. Yeah, so we're not going to get far out of the colouring range, but... so, yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. That's all I can say on that one. That was stupid. I actually want that one out. We're going to have to see what we get. And if we get something, we get something. If we don't, we don't. I mean, it's one of those things, you know, we've always got, you know, a thing to try it. And I can always just, like, eliminate it from within the soul table thing. I mean, it's really weird that, you know, it's like the cave doesn't load in, but the animals were in here. It's weird. And it definitely does not look like there is any ravages in here whatsoever. Even the roll rat's gone, but the roll rat could be underground. But I definitely didn't kill everything out of here, so I don't know why it's all changed in here, but I mean, it's probably good that it does. I just wish it would go, have some more stuff in it. Like I said, yesterday there was a Carcanos in here, and I think it was on stream that I saw it in here, so there is video evidence of it. I think you pair have gone back to sleep. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of anything in here, which is worrying because it's the only cave I know where they spawn. As I said, if there is nothing in here, then it's not good. Even the roll, like I said, the roll rats disappeared. The glow bugs are still here. There's no shine horns either. That's the other thing that's disappeared. There's no shine horns. They're all glow bugs. And the occasional featherlight. Is there a high level featherlight in here? 145 featherlight. Ooh. 21 points in health. What are you? Are you? You are the featherlight. Are you not showing it? We're 145. Plant species Z speed I probably got somewhere. But yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a thing here. What you call it? A loot crate. Yeah, I'm disappointed that we have no ravages. I mean, I could breed mine, but I need a better male. I mean, I really need a better male, but maybe we get a better male breeding one. I'm just disappointed that they're not respawning just yet. But we shall see what we shall see. I do. I didn't just land on the Megatherium, that would have been disastrous. Oh, we'll put you away out of the way. I'll put the meat back in the fridge for now. And then while this matures a little, I assume it's being fed properly, take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. And we should be back again. And now I've got to figure out, there we go, to get the audio back on without actually shooting the thing with the gun. We are at 14% maturation, which means we are definitely not fast mature. But again, I can live with that. It's not like we're doing much anyway. What I actually will do, we'll take you. You're 28 points in melee. But you are only 8. And I don't have another male. So it is really down to you to take the stats from the mother. I think. So we'll put you down there. And no, not that. We'll take you. So you were. I need you to be in the Pokeball for a second. No, on what now? So you were an 82. No, you were 55, and you came to 82. Does that mean I put points? Yes, I put points in you because I've used you. So you were only 8. Yeah, you were only 8. I need a male that takes. For God's sake. It's because they're the same colour. I need a male that will take her stats for melee. So currently at the moment, welcome to Wolfie's breeding program. That's about all I seem to be doing. I need to have some like 70s wah guitar playing in the background. Yeah, so we need to drop a male with her melee stat. That would be good. 28 points in melee would be good, opposed to 8. We need all of her stats. I don't think any of his stats are actually worth it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that lucky, but we can get most of her stats. And if we have his on, like, I would take his, like, on oxygen. That would work. Oxygen stat is pretty low. Yeah, take the oxygen stat. Would do. Oxygen and food stat. If you take those 2 stats, that would be good, but we know we're not going to get that lucky. That it's going to do that, but what was your stats again, and why did we keep you? Because we got what? The health stat, didn't we? Yes, we got the health stat. So we're going to try and breed you with the other one and try and get the melee and the health together, because the health won't change because it's a consistent between the 2. So that will work out nicely. Everything else is really good. We're doing good on everything. I mean, this should all be done. Yeah, we've got a lot of metal in there, or at least not a lot, but a good chunk of metal. We're going to need more. Which is why I kind of really want to go and get a Magmasaur egg, but I know I don't have anything that's going to survive that cave to go stomping in there. I know I used to have stuff that would back in the day on my old version of this, but everything was so severely boosted it was ridiculous. It kind of needs to be again if I want to just solo with like one tame into the boss fights. But we'll see. And I still, going back to this again, I still need better desert gear for going in the caves. Or at least that, and I need cactus broth again, which again means I need to level and get, or at least just put a cooking pot out. Oh, you're actually gestating, so you can go away. Keep things nice and tidy. Weird how I keep the game tidy, but I'm not that tidy. Actually, you are still currently in there. What do I need while I think about it? Saddles. Is that the Ravager one? No, it's a Sabertooth. That's the Ascendant Rex. That I need to make, but that's again 13,000 hide to make that little bad boy. You're not being sorted again, are you? No. We sort by that, please. Sarko, Sabertooth, Rock Golem, Rex, Ravager. There we go. I need it. That's not bad. I can do that. I can do that. 1,000, 1,600 fiber, 14 or 1,700 fiber, 1,500 wood, and 4,000 hide. I can do that. I can do that. That's doable. And that 85 armor, it's not a hell of a lot. I mean, I'm going to get maximum probably 90, maybe 90 armor. I would like a lot higher, but I mean, it's the first time I've seen a Ravager saddle that isn't a primitive, so yeah, I need another fridge, definitely, to make that symmetrical. We need another fridge, and then we can have this one will just be poly, maybe, and then food, resources, blood bags. Maybe I should do, oh, excuse me, I do apologize, cooked meat in the other, cooked food, or kibble. Probably end up being a kibble fridge. Yeah, so still short on a few benches, still short on a few things. But all in all, the base is actually, I can kind of see where I was going, and I'm kind of getting back into where everything should probably go. Alright, how are you doing? 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, the one thing the map does not have Reapers, Striders, Tech Striders, well, obviously, because it's a Gen 2 thing. Managamas. At least I don't think there are Managamas on here. I don't remember seeing them on the thing, on the list. And again, I mean, how do we got 50 seconds? Let's bring up my page again. Dodo Dix. What is the actual thing? Oh, double D. Oh, D-O Dex. Show me all creatures for the map of Fjorda. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, she's out. I'm guessing I don't have Pokeballs in thing. we get? We got a female. Now we got a male with the melee stat. Oh, you beauty. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly do that. I'll quickly do this. Because then the one thing that will do is that will actually make it so that I've imprinted on you. Looks like you came out with Daddy's colouring. But yes, you came out fully stacked. Jeez. $31, $28. I mean, 28 is not compared to the 32 in weight and 35 in oxygen. I mean, 35 in oxygen, that's a waste of a stat right there. But I will take that male. Now it becomes now the breeding male. Because, quite frankly, that is definitely better than... Oh! Did we get twins? And we only had one... Oh, did we get twins? We did. And they took the mother's stats on everything. So we have a breeder and we have one that we can actually raise as a fighter. Oh, that's yummy. I like that. That's yummy. I did not realize we got twins. I guess we didn't have enough balls in the other one. Alright, so one's going to race faster than the other one. But we got male twins, so we got one for breeding and one that we can actually use. Isn't that fun, people? Right, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll let all of you do your thing. And we should have plenty of food. 96, we're down to 96, and I mean, she's rocking like 96 in there too. You are very slow, even like this. But again, they were ridiculously slow, if I remember rightly, originally. So we can put you in there. Can actually go and decant. Or do we? Or do we? Oh, why am I starving? That's not good. Did I not? Did I not get a saddle for baryonyx? Maybe we would kind of completely do this. Mastercraft baryonyx hide, 2000 hide. And then again, that one is not seriously 60 over 72. Not that much more expensive and not that much better in quality, so that we can live with. We can have that as 72 sneak. I don't know what saddle the baryonyx actually has on it. You know, 61.9. I mean, that's not too bad. I'm kind of tempted to go look for a direwolf then. If I'm honest, but meh. Yeah, I'll probably have to do this again and just go over to this window and Fjorder deep sea treasure chests map maybe, and then show me I thought I had a picture of it. I haven't seen it. I made my... Okay, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that's the one we went to, and then 6053. We're at 62, so it's got to be somewhere out here. -60 53. 60 53. That is going up, not down. That can't be right. That would mean we are going that way. So I guess we should be close. No. Close to... Yeah, I don't really get how these coordinates are working. Because this is not... we're at 80 here. And that's 81, so we're going completely the opposite way to get numbers that I think we should be getting. So that takes us up that way. I mean, if I look at this map, where am I on the map? Oh, completely in the wrong spot. That will be why. I'm going completely the wrong way. Yeah, that would be that one. So I've got to go I've got to go that way. Okay. I understand now, sort of. It's actually up. It's the double lines, or that's the other islands, the twin islands where I parked the wyverns before. So there's one behind that, and then there's one behind the other. Yeah, now it looks like it's in the right positioning. So they're at the other side of that. Hope that it is not. And the wyverns definitely are not here, because I didn't see them when I flew over here, so things seem to have calmed down. 77, 63. What are we at? 65. There's 63. You're telling me it's in the middle of the crab nest? That is going to cause an issue. And so is me actually sitting under the water. And so are all those jellyfish that I just immediately saw out of the corner of my eye. And there is the ship. I vaguely remember doing this now. I can't remember how far down or where the chest was. Don't get stuck in here, for the love of God, don't get stuck in here. Kind of thought it was on here. I think we should go up to the surface. I mean, at least being on the back of the baryonyx, megalodons are not bothered. 7763. So that is at least something. Put that window like that. Oh, I start burning oxygen again. Okay. Kind of vaguely remember it being on the rock over here. But oh, is that? No, that's not it. I mean, you would think that I would see it with my spyglass. I mean, I don't remember it being all the way to the floor. Or crocodiles are after me, and they will grab me. Swim up, baryonyx, swim up. Okay. Well, at least we know roughly where that is. So I put it. Yeah, I vaguely remember making a kind of make it like a set of tunnels down there using underwater stuff. All right, next one is 6053. Definitely go inland. Yeah, kind of. Baryonyx has a level in it, so oh, there's a few levels in it. Let's give it some 53 that way and 60 that way. So we've got to go definitely more out. That's 60, so definitely more this way. I mean, the second I actually come off, if I go down to find it or grab the chest, then I'm definitely in hot water. 60.8, so I need to go back this way a little. Right, let's just dive. Yeah, I'm not seeing a ship anywhere quite near here. Oh, wait. We found the ship. I have not found a treasure chest as of yet. And there's a lot of mana race, and I am definitely rapidly losing oxygen. Let's see if we can get up to the roof before that. I think we definitely need an oxygen tank before we can do this. I may end up having to look into building one. Because this is not fun. Anyway. And the only thing that really worry me are jellyfish. Jellyfish worry me. But other than that, I think we're good. until we get off. Once we get off, then we're in trouble. Then we'll be spotted by every little thing down there that doesn't like us. But while we're on the baryonyx, we're absolutely fine. How are we doing on leveling? Well, we're not really close. Again, definitely need some leveling for alphas. What? Oh, it's a plant sticking out the top. Okay. Well, I'm not even entirely sure he's good enough to take out an alpha meg. Unless it's really low level. But I mean, at least we actually can fly and go in. Let's see. I don't want to unlock the scuba tank yet because I know that I'm going to need points. And I'd rather that be like something I do after the fact. And it's just unfortunate that I definitely am going to need a scuba tank. And I think the only place I can get scuba tank plans are the deep sea ones, and the only one I know too that I know exactly where it is does not have them in. So that's not good. So currently we're still going on these. Raising another Megatherium is going to be a nightmare. Again, not so bad if you've got a server that runs when you're not here, because then you can just log out and not worry about it. But I don't really have that luxury at the moment. So yeah, I think that is kind of about it for right now. I will probably be back later on this evening. I'll do another couple of hours streaming back then. So, but like I said, if you like what you see, please let me know in comments and by subscribing to either Twitch or my YouTube channel. And I wish you a very pleasant rest of the afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one.